Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin. Is this a girls' slumber party but in prison? Woman's Prison Massacre. This is the 1983 woman in prison exploitation movie that is also a Black Emmanuelle movie. She was kind of the, I'll get into her in a bit. I shouldn't have said it like that. Welcome to day 3 of Bruno Mattei week. Before this review, there was The Other Hell. Make sure to check out that one. And then come here or stay here. It doesn't really matter. They're not connected. But just make sure to check out my review for The Other Hell. It'd mean a lot to me, and your support does matter. Let's get into my review for Woman's Prison Massacre. The plot. Emmanuelle is wrongly convicted by a high-ranking political figure, I believe. And she is sent to prison. There, she is tormented by inmates and women prison guards. They're all women. But she has to fight for her life, her will to live, and try to get out of prison to get revenge on that son of a gun. This is a savagely demented flick. I loved it more than I thought I would. I was seriously tired when watching this flick, but nevertheless, I was engaged. The film opens quite artsy, but then dives straight down into exploitation trash. Laura Gemser, who is playing Emmanuelle in this movie, she also played in a movie called Violence in a Woman's Prison, which I was going to review, but I just didn't have time. I could probably try to see if I can fit it in here, but I doubt it. She is Black Emmanuelle. She was very popular in the 70s and 80s. She is a woman of not really black color, more of like a dark tan color. But anyways, she was very popular in porn and a whole bunch of other stuff. So she was also in the Cannibal movie and several other Italian exploitation movies. Here she is the strongest woman in the prison, yet she gets treated like crap. She proves herself time and time again, but she's just their biatch. Harrison, the lawman of the movie, played by the late Carlo Di Maggio, who was also in The Gates of Hell and The Other Hell, which I just reviewed. And, well, he's really cool in this movie. He takes a bad hit early on, and he's still kicking around to fight and kick butt near the end. I really loved his character. He wants justice for these evil bastards, but at the same time he needs to stay calm, cool, and collective in order to succeed. Crazy Boy Henderson, played by the late Gabriel Tinti from Cut and Run, is Crazy Boy. I mean, he has some demented demeanors about him. He is probably the most rational of the criminal bunch who entered the prison, because I forgot to mention a group of criminals enter the prison, like serious hard time male criminals. And it gets zany from there. I kind of like it before they arrived, but at the same time it's pretty cool after, too. Albina, played by Ursula Flores, is an idiot and a weakling. She's like, oh, I'm the strongest one here, I'm the best in the prison, the best! She can't even beat Emmanuelle in an arm wrestling match. Not to mention she's always getting her ass kicked by her. Victor Garamoni Brain, played by Raul Cabrera. There we go. He's not really the most important bad guy. I think the one that really sticks out is Helmut's Blade von Bauer, who's played by Perangelo Pozzato. He makes insane faces. He's having the time of his life in this prison. And his downfall is a painful one. I'll get to that in a bit. Just another thing to mention, he also carries a blade in his mouth, hence the nickname Blade. dude, that's metal. There are a ton of actors and actresses in this movie. A lot of them are carried over from Violence in a Woman's Prison. It's like this is some sort of spiritual sequel. The writing is a bit weird, depending on which version you watch. The American version cut out the part where there's a voiceover at the ending stating they're going to look into Emmanuel's case. But it's now mainly known for the ending with her just going back to prison, which is more Fragasso-like. Claudio Fragasso wrote, and according to Laura Gemser, is actually the one who directed this movie. Fragasso is known for his Z-grade movies with downer endings. This movie is a roller coaster of tones. The opening scene is beautiful, it's just shot so colorful. It's very gritty, especially the video camera scene where they're trying to negotiate with the police how to escape this prison and showing them how far they're willing to go. It's dark, given the men's evil actions towards these women. See, they have a couple of the women play Russian roulette, and the outcome was quite shocking. Also, some of the scenes of violence and gore are quite brutal. Paint and color, the blood's like paint, but it's pretty brutal. Which leads me to the gore, the effects. We get a bunch of bloody bullet hits, some nasty stabbings, a genital mutilation scene that is hard to imagine, let alone watch. It's not really on screen, but do I have to describe it? She sticks a blade with on a corkscrew, sticks the corkscrew down there, tries to penetrate her, and moving on. I'm getting a little sick from thinking about that. The motion picture soundtrack, Luigi Cesarilli, who composed Rats, Night of Terror, Strike Commando, The Fishman and Their Queen, which I have reviewed, I'll leave a link to it somewhere, does a great job with the music here. As per usual, it's filled with tons of heart and makes you feel the emotions the film is trying to evoke or convey. The piano work in the opening and sprinkled throughout is quite heartfelt. It's my favorite piece in the film. What do I think? It's a bit all over the place, that's for sure. But it is consistently sick. But the story just switches to a new problem halfway through, and it's like, where are we going with this? I mean, I get you had to get to that section to make the movie have a climax, but it could have gone a different way and had been more coherent. It's like they didn't know where else to take this crazy little flick. It's not really an enjoyable watch, but it will keep you engaged if you can get past the truly poor dubbing. Overall, I give Woman's Prison Massacre a 2.5 out of 5. The way this is going, each film's going to get better and better on my review schedule. Is that going to be the case? No, it's not. Thank you all for watching, and I am Brian Gatto, the horror show host. Make sure to like, comment on, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page and support me on Patreon, where even $1 a month will help keep this channel going on strong, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Plus, you'll get access to body counts and other music videos that you can't get on YouTube because of copyright and age restriction. Also, hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And as always, subscribe.